Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. All the trigger warnings, all the things. My intentions are always to bring clarity and truth, and I like to set it for the next 7 to 10 days from whenever you watch the video. So if I mention specific dates and this has popped up for you a year later, don't worry about the dates. Just maybe something that's happening, like, oh, there's a full moon in 3 days or whatever, or a specific full moon, right? Whatever part resonates for you. Then just look that up and see what you get from it. But whenever it pops up, just know it's time for whatever comes up, okay? Now, that said, today, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or just heavy water in your chart. It's a collective read, but I feel this read is going to be a little more specific today, and here's why. If you're not in a relationship that is struggling or has been struggling, maybe it's been I'm getting on the rocks for a while, this probably won't resonate for you, right? If you are someone, and if you feel comfortable at home, whatever home is for you, if you feel comfortable, happy, fine, everything's good at home, this reading's not for you. This reading is for somebody who's feeling uncomfortable at home, okay? And for some of you, this is a temporary situation. You're not going to be there for long. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you, whatever, fill in your situation. There's too many. It could be a breakup, you move back home. It could be a breakup, you move in with a friend. It could be switching of apartments but couldn't find one in time, so someone's letting you stay with them, right? It could be that the rent went up and you couldn't afford to stay where you were at, but you haven't found something in your price range yet, so you go back home, something like that, right? Like, for somebody here, it's a temporary situation for you, and that'll let you know that there's something in this reading for you, okay? That said, we're going to get started. I shuffle, right, for a song on random playlists. I'll even pull up playlists, and one of them has like over 5,000 songs. Yes. I always have music on, if you're wondering. That's how that playlist got that long. Anyways, and I shuffle through those with my eyes closed, and it's like a grounding exercise for me, right? Like, I'm feeling back in, making sure I'm getting myself out of the mind and into my body, and really feeling everything from my fingertips, like the little hairs on your arm, how you can feel the detail, not only of what it feels like for the arm, but what it feels like for your finger as it runs across, right? Like, super grounding in. And then I pick one. And the song, the first one, was Sandcastles by Clever. I think it's pronounced that way. I'm not sure. But the song's very heavy, guys. It's basically about a situation that's kind of gone from bad to worse. And it's like, I know I love you. I know I want this to work. I know I want to figure out, maybe it's I want to try and understand why we don't see eye to eye, or I want to try to understand why you get so angry, or why you have so much pain, or why this, right? Like, it's you're trying to seek understanding. It's that type of energy. But things are bad to the point. Okay, here's a part that stuck out the most, right? This is why I'm just gonna go to this. If you leave me now, it would have hurt like hell. If I walked away, I'd probably hurt myself. If that's how you feel about a connection in your life right now, there's more here for you, okay? This is just what I got in my meditation before coming in, and I said it specifically, water signs, campers, camper. Are you going camping? Maybe you should go camping. I've never gone. I'm kind of scared to go. I definitely wouldn't go alone. I would need a group. But anyways, camping sounds really cool. And yeah, I've heard all the crazy stories, but yeah, all you gotta do is just research the ways to, like, not have that happen, right? Or at least to minimize the chances right? As best you can, because life still happens. Anyways, water signs, I always set my intention next 7 to 10 days. Okay, so whenever you're seeing this, the next 7 to 10 days, this information that you're going to hear in this video is going to be important for you. Why? Because knowledge is power. And I'm here to confirm for you things that you've already known. And maybe you're being too stubborn and you don't want to listen to yourself about whatever you need to bring about change with, right? That could be changing yourself. That could be changing your environment. That could be whatever. Change is like anything. Okay? We are going to be pulling charms today. So it might be a little loud. I know some people are sensitive. I apologize. I don't have a way to make it any quieter than the way I do it now. Let's see. Okay. So the next song was Fragile Minds by Silent Theory. And it's kind of the same theme, just a totally different genre. Okay. If you listen to the lyrics in that song, or read the lyrics. If you don't like the type of music, just read the lyrics, okay? It's like reading a poem. Lyrics are just poems with music to them, right? So I'm gonna link these in the pinned comment that's with this video. So even if it's 5 years down the road, there will be a link to the song. And not only that, before the link, I will put the name of the artist and the name of the song. So even if that video 10 years from now might not be available, the artist and the name of the song will be, and you can search it up in any way that is convenient for you. Okay. So after all this uncomfortableness came through, right, there was this really big need for, where is it? There it is. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where I can put my feet while I'm shifting so that I don't hit the camera. Sorry. Give you that wavy vision for a minute there. My apologies. Tribal primal dancing music. Okay. So either tribal or primal music or tribal or primal, did I say music or dancing? Do you see what I'm saying? So it's either listening to it or dancing to it or both. Because if you're dancing to it, you're definitely listening to it. Unless you're making it yourself. Maybe you play some sort of instrument, I don't know, and you can meet with other people and, right, like I'm seeing just humans dancing by fire or dancing in a group. It was the earliest form of celebration, right? Was gatherings. So there's something here about completely shifting the energy. All right. Let me tell you, sometimes all that a relationship needs is just a little break. Okay. Not a break up, but a break. Now, I know that there's a lot of negative connotations that come with that these days, because for many years now, people have taken advantage of using "we were on a break" to do things that somebody who's truly in love and committed and wanting that to work would never do those things, right? If you're on a break, it's a break from each other to really figure out how you feel, right? And if you start feeling romantic feelings towards another person, right? Because sexual urges is one thing that you can control. And if you can't, go get help. But romantic feelings, that's a different level, right? Because that has that longevity that many of us seek as humans for being part of a pack. Yes, and being part of a pack always means at some point having that partner, right? So, I just got a song, Leader of the Pack. A really old song. I don't know who sings it. It's from like the 50s or 60s, I think. The leader of the pack. I love oldies, but I can't for the life of me remember the names. Probably because I don't listen to them enough. Anyways. With music and the tribal and the primal, getting back to basics, right? Tribal, primal. Primal is the very rawness of human out, free on earth. exist, right? Primal, no rules, no order, just chaos and existing, right? You could be feeling restricted at this time. Maybe you feel like you're feeling restricted in whatever this home environment is. But it's not going to last forever. It's going to last as long as it needs to last for you to stop being stubborn and acknowledge what it is that you need to acknowledge within yourself. Okay? Excuse me. And yes, thank you. Also, listening to this type of music, like tribal or primal music, or dancing, or both, it's one of those things that will help the energies I got unblock and unlock. So this could be, thank you. It's both. Thank you. Now I can explain it. It will help unblock the energies, right? So that they can flow wherever they need to flow. And then it will unlock those spaces because the block's gone. It's removed. So new energies can come in and fill those spaces. Yes? Water signs, I feel that there is someone who is at a distance from you who's very loyal to you, and they think about you a lot, and this person prays for you. I feel that this person prays for you so much that they're literally like a guardian angel, right? Because they pray for you so much that they are the reason, their prayers are the reason that new opportunities, right, present themselves to you. Why, whenever you feel like you're at your breaking point, it's almost like the fact that this person prays for you, it's like that's the reason why there's enough energy, even when you're at your most exhausted and like frustrated and like ready to give up, right? Like this little spark, this little energy just comes in, and it's like one little droplet of sand that makes the rest of it like fall through, right? And that's going to bring for you whatever it is that you need to get you unstuck. Feathers are significant. You could be finding feathers, gray or black specifically. Maybe you have crows around you. I don't know. Oh, maybe you have a garden and you're dealing with crows in your garden. I just like to give the crows an area of like, here you go, this you can touch. And then the other area, which is like, come here and die. Right? Like, not my food. I'm putting you all of our extras over here for you and all your friends to eat. It's a peaceful resolution, right? While still setting your boundaries. All right. Water signs. Yes, thank you. You should be proud of yourself, I'm getting. I feel that from a young age, you had to stand alone, and thank you. It was a very harsh environment. There was not it's almost like yeah, thank you. Carpet being pulled from under you, but like from behind where you don't even see it, right? And you're not even doing anything. You don't even know what's going on. You're just on the carpet and it gets pulled from under you and you just come tumbling, that changes you, that affects you. Yes. It will make you uncomfortable to stand on carpet. Would it not? All right, for someone here very specifically, there is a resistance in acknowledging something that you feel from your childhood, because there's some sort of you're shaming yourself, like, well, you shouldn't be mad at that because blah, 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 whatever, right? Or like, why are you even mad at that? You shouldn't care, but you do. Okay. You're about to meet somebody. What can I know about this person? You're going to be meeting somebody next 7 to 10 days. And it's being highlighted for some thank you. There's an empty seat at your table that I'm seeing King Arthur and the Knights at the Round Table, right? Like, and there's an empty seat. So there is a chair that is being filled at your table. There's something about goats. Let's see. Oh, beautiful. Guys, oh my gosh. This person is going to help you. I'm getting transform your life. Like, they're going to bring some sort of peace that you didn't know how to get on your own. No matter how much you tried to find that balance, right? There was just some sort of perspective that you don't yet have that this person is going to be bringing to you. I'm seeing that movie, what's it called? Is it like What a Wonderful Life? Or, not wife. Oh, is someone getting married? Anyways, What a Wonderful Life of Jimmy, I don't remember his name. Old movie, black and white, the black one. The black and white one. The original, the very first movie made with that title. There's something very specific about that movie. It's flashing through different scenes of that movie. So there are multiple things from that movie for you, okay? If you feel called to that. It's almost like it's like you've been walking around with this feeling like you were just punched in the gut, right? Like you just got a punch in the gut. You know what that feels like, right? And it's like you've been walking around that way all the time. So long, and so much so that it's like you're going to be standing taller. Your posture will be changing. Thank you, because the energies are once again, they're flowing. It's almost like yes, thank you. There were some energies that were completely stuck. I'm seeing like trash that synthetic trash that it doesn't have the natural flow and decay of other objects that flow in the water, right? How they become transformed over time. They become smooth and shaped down by the waters, yes? But synthetic things don't have that, and so they stick, and then other things stick to them, and the process of the water is slowed down because it's, stagnant in this spot and not flowing properly. And then just builds and builds. And that's that synthetic whatever. So it's something that doesn't belong. Thank you. It's whatever this punch in the gut feeling turns out to be for you, it doesn't even belong, right? And it's being removed. Someone's getting a dog. Or maybe the person has a dog, and that's how another sign that you'll know. It's almost like this person has a dog, like a type of dog that you've always wanted, or there's something about this dog that's like what you've always wanted or what you think you've always wanted. I don't know. There's something about that. Come back in 7 to 10 days after you watch this and let me know. All right. Water signs, water signs. This relationship. What more? Because this energy feels very heavy. Where are we at? We're already at 20 minutes. Let's try to wrap this up. Final words for this relationship. Thank you. You or your person, those of you in an actual relationship, you or your person may be asking, this applies for everybody though, okay? You or your person may be asking like for time away, okay? And for some of you that you want to ask for this, you're not sure, you don't want to hurt the person. Like, you don't want to make them think that you, that it's something dealing with them. It's just, it's almost like your environment the energy feels so stagnant there to you that you need a little time away to let things kind of clear, okay? Maybe you need to sage your house. If you don't believe in saging, and you believe more in praying, well, guess what? Frankincense and myrrh, right? Purify the energies, clear them out. And sage actually kills bacteria in the air, okay? It actually has like scientific stuff that goes along with the spiritual side, all right? So you look up cleansing energy, okay? I feel like you need to clean the energy of your house. This can be as simple as going through and sweeping the house with the intention, like everything bad you've been feeling, cry it out, argue it out. If you're home alone by yourself, have you ever watched a housewife? Like without her knowing you're watching her? You ever seen her, the way she talks to herself and like scrubs things and you know, like, and I think honestly this has to be more than just housewives. It's just people like to record housewives a lot. And it's kind of fucked up. Because, like, we got work to do. Get out my face. Right? I get it. I've been there. I was a housewife. Yeah. Tough job, man. Tough job. Okay. So somebody may, is this you? Trust your gut on that one. What's a line needs to change? Don't be so serious. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you might need to leave the house for like a weekend because you're the problem. And maybe you going away for the weekend will let you get away from people long enough to realize that, oh, wow, I wasn't really caring about the toys being left out or the dishes not getting done or you know, not being able to take my shower when I was gonna go take my shower there. You know, like it's like whatever was bothering you and had you almost like you were like this little storm walking around the house, like, you know. And when you're not there, it's like everyone has enough time to cool down and get a break to where they're not lashing back. So their reactions when you come back, if this is the case, if you don't listen, your reactions when you come back, they're gonna, like, you're gonna be hurting people's feelings. Like, I feel like you're gonna be making people cry. And that is gonna be like, yeah. You know how donkeys are like really stubborn or whatever, and sometimes somebody's got to come along and like, well, that's going to be that moment for you. And it's going to be like, oh, oops. Yeah, I'm getting, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Yeah. So for those of you that go for the weekend and come back and you start hurting people's feelings when you get back for whatever reason, when you should be like in the best damn mood because you got to get out of the day to day. You got to go do whatever you wanted. If you're coming back and you're still in a funk, baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Oh, dude. Someone's gonna... I don't know if this is you or your person. For those of you in an actual, like, relationship, like, you're gonna come back and either you're gonna be all lovey-dovey or they are, and the other one is gonna be, like, negative and like, you didn't want to be with me this whole weekend, so you know, like something like that, right? And I feel like it's really gonna hurt the person who is trying to be affectionate and loving, because, you know, they're just so grateful that they really got to go have that time to sit with themselves in their own energy and really, you know, work shit out for themselves and take care of themselves and nurture themselves and spoil themselves uninterrupted. And that's not selfish. It's not selfish. Yeah, sure, we don't need that all the time. But if you're not making time for it, whether that be setting a rule that on you know, whatever day, if you come around, whenever you say to someone, hey, you tell the whole house, listen, this is going to be my time right now. I'm going to go and do my meditation. Or I'm going to, whatever thing it was that you let everybody know that you would greatly appreciate if you could get peace and quiet for just that moment of time, right? And then everybody works out a time for that to be that's convenient for everybody involved. That too can be sacred. Do you understand? Like, it doesn't need to be as grandiose as going and taking a vacation, right? It can literally just be establishing that every Sunday at whatever time, or every Wednesday at 8 p.m. I love to watch this show and I really don't want to be bothered by anything. So unless it's like an emergency, you know, like, please don't interrupt me. Please don't ask questions. Please, like, not even on the commercial breaks, just let me vibe and do my thing for that show, right? I really don't think that's being selfish at all. Honestly, I think anybody should be able to do that multiple times a week. Everybody should be able to vibe and do their own thing throughout the house. Yeah? Like, it's not personal, right? You don't have to hang out all the time together. It's cool to go on your own and do your own thing every now and then for everybody, right? And you should be encouraging that as well, for others. But I feel like somebody comes back and when the reunion occurs, thank you, somebody goes away for like the weekend or a day or week, whatever, however long you feel you need, you know what I'm saying? And then when the reunion occurs, one is loving and the other is now like lashing out about the fact that you weren't there, or that you wanted to take time for, you know, fishing or self-care or whatever. But I feel that, yeah, you really need that. Maybe it's some sort of like a retreat or something that you really have been wanting to go to. You know, maybe spiritually you just need some sort of connection to those with that align with different interests than whatever's at home, right? Because it's still a part of you. You have every right to do that, but so does everybody else involved. You see what I'm getting at here, right? So whatever in the reading you're like, yeah, that's right. Please make sure that you are holding the space for the person or people involved in your family, your home life, whatever that is, and whatever this heavy energy is about. Make sure you're also holding that space for them. So like, if somebody else loses their temper, don't just jump down their throat the way that they would do to you, right? Like, be the bigger person. Treat them the way that you would want them to treat you. If you were having a freak out, if you were having a breakdown, if you were snapping for whatever, you know, like, treat them. I don't care if they've done it 1,000 times. I don't care how many times they do it. Take a deep breath. Allow yourself to acknowledge that you haven't had someone hold that space for you before, because maybe that's what it is and that's why you get so mad about it. Acknowledge that, yes, you would like that as well for yourself, and acknowledge that, yes, you do deserve it, and you know what? You're going to start doing things to do it. But right now that you know that that's important for you, you understand why it's important for this person. So now hold that space for them and allow them to process the way that they need to. Okay? So if you go away and you come back and you realize, oh, I just needed some time. Maybe you realize you don't like being so lovey-dovey, right? Well, then maybe it's time to have a conversation. Listen, I'm not a big touchy-feely person. Because if your person is a big touchy-feely person and you're not, though that's, yeah, that is rough, okay? There needs to be a balance in that, right? This person needs to find their minimum affection level for, you know, content and happiness and joy and all that, right? And they need to be able to identify where they begin to feel neglected or isolated, you know, etc., all the bad feels, so that they can make sure that they let you know a good range that they're going to still have like a healthy level they can deplete from whenever you're in an extra mood. They're going to still need that little cushion level layer, thank you, to tough it out, really tough it out and hold that space for you while still lovingly, you know, trying to express what they need. This is a healthy relationship, right? We're trying to have a healthier relationship. We want this to work. Yes? This is what it takes to make it work. It's hard work, guys. Long-lasting, happy, healthy relationships, they're a lot of work. And it's love in its greatest form. It's love in the form that will make you really have to look at the things that you don't like and have to ask, why do I not like this? Why does this really bug me so much? Or why does it really bug me so much that this person does this or that or the other? Right? I feel for water signs. For many of you, what this is going to boil down to is that you are going to acknowledge that you, as early on in your life, at some point, there were things where you did not have an adequate support system in place, just because those that were meant to sustain you at that time, they couldn't, right? Because they didn't have the proper tools themselves, because they themselves had experienced neglect, rejection, blah, 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 all from an early age. And nobody ever was like, suck it up, right? Like nobody ever tried correcting it. Nobody ever tried identifying where it was coming from. Yes, thank you. Nothing was ever processed. It was swept under the rug and swept under the rug, and the next generation swept under the rug, swept under the rug. And yeah, it can't be swept under the proverbial rug forever. It must come out, must be cleaned. This person you're going to be meeting, it is going to, thank you, they're going to help you bring about peace, opportunities for peace. This could be like meeting someone who's lived through similar things as you, or experienced similar things, or has known somebody who has and has seen it successfully navigated, right? Like they know how to successfully and positively navigate the waters that you are currently seeing, like a ship in the middle of a storm. Yes, almost like lost at sea. They're going to, yes, thank you. It's almost like they're going to know what area of that storm navigate through to where they can get as close to you as possible for you to be able to see their light and know, hey, I can go in this direction. There's gentler weather. We can get our bearings better. Let's head this way. It's going to be a little rough, but we're going to get there, right? And that ship over there, it's still, the light might fade a little, because they might have to turn or whatever, but you're going to constantly, they're going to be like a guide. Thank you. They're going to be like a guide for you, a guide, but in the physical, in the world. Okay, this isn't going to be like a guide in your head or in your heart or in your gut, right? This is going to be a guide that is physically coming into your world, that is going to help you through the rest of whatever this energy that's awakening within you. Okay, and also through, thank you, the release. Remember the unblocking and unlocking. It's going to be both. I haven't really gotten any numbers. Oh, I did get 20s. So you could be in your 20s, or this, this could be something, if it's family at home, this can be something that's going on your whole life if you're in your 20s, if you're a couple and you're in your 20s, or maybe you, thank you, sorry, I have the words, I swear, it's just coming so fast. Maybe when you met this person was when you were in your 20s, so 20 to 29, but I don't feel like it's that. I don't feel like it. Yeah, no. Well, maybe 29, maybe 28, 29, but I really feel like for most of you, if it's that case, it's like you've known them from early 20s or been involved with them since then. For those of you wondering, that friend far away that you felt in your gut, that person whose name or face or energy appeared to you, yes, you can trust this person. For those of you who are wondering, I feel like someone here, you feel like you can, but yes, thank you. You've had a problem with trust your whole life, simply because, again, this goes back to childhood. There's someone that you should have been able to trust that betrayed that trust through no fault of your own. I have no clue what this means, so I'm just going to say it because they're two words that I got, but I don't know. If they resonate for you, then please let me know. Causation and accusation. Causation? Did I say that right? Causation. Final words for the water signs. Thank you. Get back to basics. Chop wood, carry water, ground yourselves, water signs, right now. I feel like you're, you're still, I feel like this is carrying on from last week's message. So if you feel called to watch last week's water sign message, it was pretty heavy. And honestly, this feels like a continuation of that, or maybe a further clarification, because this is more detailed, definitely. For many, I feel that this is relationship. It's either relationship or estranged parent. Yeah, those are the two hardest hitting energies right now. Five of Pentacles, as I said that. Take a break to the negative thinking, right? Acknowledge the thoughts, but identify the feelings that come along with those. I did mention meditation earlier, and this card specifically says insights that come from meditation. Okay? So, and it says the need to rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision, okay? And there was talk about ending a marriage in the last reading, guys. So if this is you and you are really, like, maybe you had that talk and now things have gotten a little worse, but you've seen emotion from this person, and so now you're just realizing maybe you just need, maybe it's something that you're not seeing and you just need to get a way to clear your head. Please just let that person know. Let your person know. If they cry because you tell them that you need to take a weekend away to clear your head, that means they're probably scared of something, because for some reason that has hurt them, okay? Now, I know many people have been, there are narcissists who are emotionally manipulative, who will cry and be fake, but my loves, you are so prayed for and protected. I'm telling you, this friend at a distance, I just saw a wolf howling, okay? So this part of your pack, it's like, thank you. You know how when the wolves hunt, they spread out, right? This is like the two wolves on the opposite ends of the pack. Like, this is one sending the call out to the other. Like, I'm on my way. I've heard, heard it through the grapevine, through the other wolves. So you guys could have spirit guides or guardian angels that you are in the same soul group that is protected by similar angels, guardians. So the message is like, it's like lightning relaying. Thank you. It's like relayed almost at the speed of light. Okay. So know that if something like this happens, you will find the words, okay? You will know what to do. You will be tempered in your energy, okay? And you will find exactly the words to soothe your partner, to where they understand that you're not trying to go because you want to go do this, that, or the other. You're going because you're trying to do, let me put the mirror to myself and really see what I need to look at. Which one was that? Please don't let them make you feel bad, because somebody here, what the realization is that you're going to come to is that you may possibly be dealing with a narcissist. All right, water signs. I hope that helps. I really do hope that you guys can move through this, and I hope that next week when I tap into your energies again, I hope that we have shifted, or at least that the energy is definitely not stuck anymore. Don't forget to dance. Move your body. Move your body, okay? If you work out a lot, you can actually be stressing your body, all right? So if you feel bad, if you're one of those people who feels bad taking a day off at the gym, maybe all you need is, instead of getting a workout by going to the gym, try hiking or rock climbing at a rock climbing thing or something, or some sort of sport, something that takes that physical strength, endurance, agility, all the things that you want, that you always train on, but it incorporates them into an activity that you can do that's fun. Not saying that working out at the gym is not fun. I'm not saying I'm the gym dancer, okay? That's me. And my favorite people are the ones that are like gym dancers too, and they see you and they're just like, or they're like, those are my people. It's like, yeah, you do your thing, I'm gonna do mine. All right, let's go. I do miss going to the gym. We'll see. I'm working on it. It's life, guys. Anyways, water signs, I hope that helps. I know there are things that you're working on. I know that there are things that you feel stuck on. And some of you are being stubborn, and you are going to have to take a really hard look in the mirror. And that's the nicest that I can say this. Because if this message comes up again next week, I'm going to be very blunt and very brutal. And that is going to be I'm probably just going to make the whole thumbnail just say trigger warning. Warning. Enter at your own risk. Okay? I love you guys. And I hope this helps. And I hope that whatever is blocking you, whatever is stagnant, I hope that it is cleared up for you. I hope that you receive the clarity and the truth to get past these situations as positively and peacefully and prosperously as possible, okay? If you're new and this resonated, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can see when I upload another video. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if it helped you guys, and share it as well if you know someone. Maybe this didn't resonate for you, but maybe you know someone who's going through this, okay? And for all you know, they might have water heavy in their chart, or maybe it's just because they need to know that you're that friend at the distance. All right? Bye, guys.